Morning folks, hope everybody's well. Just been doing a spot of cleaning this morning. Arrived at this campsite yesterday, 5 hours in the rain, coming down from the Mull of Galloway to Haverigg, not far from Barrow in Furness, so not probably the first place you would choose to go to, but a little walk around yesterday afternoon and there's some interesting things, so going to explore a bit further today. So it's very quiet, grey. You've got the Lake District in the background, although you can't see much of what's going on there. Low clouds. Bit of development going on. I think it's an extension to the camping ground. But we're gonna go along to the seafront. There's plenty of that. As you can see, the tide is pretty much out at the moment. Our boats dried up. So there are huge sands here. So Haverigg, which is where I'm at, is at the mouth of the Duddon estuary, which is that you can see past that white boat. And that bit of land on the other side of the estuary is Barrow in Furness, just round the corner. There is a huge great seawall here. I think it said it was built in 1905, and behind it is a freshwater reservoir lake. And it's an RSPB nature reserve, so we're going to have an explore of that a bit later on. So I found St. Luke's Church in Haverigg. It's open to have a walk around the outside. Apparently the congregation has diminished quite a bit during the last year and a half, COVID and all that. So the church body is looking to make it into a festival church only. So it's only open for special events, weddings, baptisms, marriages, carol services. There's a number of people aren't coming to church over the last year and a half. A lot of slate work has gone into that, brickwork. We call this beach art. Bits of things found on the beach, or just people collecting it, putting it in one place, I think. Impressive TP. Anyway, here is the beach. Oh. Cormorant goes flying by. It's quite soft, this stand. Third one of these little ponds cut out. Not quite sure the purpose. Maybe someone will know. And another one. Dragonfly there. Perhaps that's it. Or mozzies. You can see mozzies. It's a fabulous place. Very distant hum in the background from over Barrow way. Nothing around here. Birds tweeting. If I had a dog would love it. White heron. Don't know what it is. Long beak. Should be an information board here somewhere. Seagulls having a fit. I don't know if you can see it on the surface. You've got foam, so it's coming back up the river, so tide's coming back in. Sea wall going round. There's an old lighthouse over there. got the rising tide coming in the foreground, and that's going pretty quick. And then just the other side by the sandbank, you've got water coming out. Two-way system. Again, in the distance you can see the low cloud over the hills. And that's the southern edge of the Lake District. So that's where I am, Haverigg. So we're still heading round the sea wall. There's an old lighthouse in front here, so see what that says. Doesn't look like it's working. A lot of rusting going on these rocks. Got iron. Sea wall took 5 years to make, and it was finished in 1905, 16 years ago. And here we got a rusty old lighthouse. So the information panel says the original lighthouse was erected in 1905 as well, and it was a Barrow mining company who had a lot to do with all this, and they were mining for iron ore, so that's why you can still see a lot of rusty blocks around the seawall. And then it stopped working in 1949, was taken off the marine charts. And then in the late 1990s, the local primary school, Haverigg Primary School, took it under their wing, used it as an emblem, and then raised money to repair it. So eventually it got repaired in 2003, and it was working again. And now it's again fallen into decay. So 2016 it last worked. Shame they don't continue. There's another project. Now we can see why it looks a very industrial landscape. These big square blocks, 25-ton concrete blocks. So they were put in there over 100 years ago. Little weasel running about. Where are you? Weasel? Going some. Don't know if you can see it on the camera. Nice little beach. And some people look like they're fishing off of the point. So just reading another sign by that bay said that this out to sea wall succeeded in 1905 at the third attempt, and that was to protect the iron ore mines, and the lagoon that was formed behind it was actually a saltwater lagoon. So I said freshwater earlier, so saltwater. So let's go and look at this tower. Side, as you can see, it's locked. Still got original stairs. I don't trust those. Distance on a branch is a cormorant, black with its wings spread out. Sunken forest in front of me. So I think we've had a 4-mile walk around the lagoon. Been something to do, seen some nice things. So heading south tomorrow. Hopefully find something exciting to go and see. I'll leave you with some views.